Hello guys, thank you for joining me for this review. I'd like to introduce you to my latest purchase from Ultrasabers. This is the Bellicose. And I went through a lot of saber forums, just trying to shop around and trying to get a review on which would be one of the best sabers to buy. And I had a lot of reports that the Bellicose here was one of the best lightsabers that Ultrasaber has to offer. And I couldn't agree with them more. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to fire this thing up straight, because a lot of people usually wait in these reviews to fire it up. I'll go through the details of what I bought with it later on, but you're not really here for that, are you? You just want to see me fire this thing up. So I got it with the Arctic Blue colour blade, which is a slightly lighter blue than the Guardian Blue, which is the standard colour that a lot of the Hasbro lightsabers come with. And this is just like a personal preference on mine. I felt that the Guardian Blue was a little too dark for my liking. It came more out indigo than what I felt a proper Jedi blue should be. So without further ado, let's fire this thing up. So the activation switch is here, so I'm going to do it now. There you go. This is probably as close to a real lightsaber as you will get. It is extremely bright. I actually have one of the older PVC hilts from Ultrasabers upstairs in blazing red, and I have tested against this, and believe it or not, this Arctic Blue, to my eyes at least, is actually much brighter. This is very beautiful. Look at this. I fell in love with this saber the instant I got it out of the box. Look at that. I'll just power it down now. Usually I wanted to wait for a couple of days just trying this thing out before I was going to do with you, but I have not put this thing down ever since I got it out of the box. It is very well made. I cannot credit Ultrasabers enough with their craftsmanship. They really do have a passion and a love for the things that they do. So what I'm going to do now, I'll go into some of the features that I got for it. That's next to my my Counsellor there, which is the first Ultrasaber stand I ever got, but I'll just see it. If you can see there, I got it with the low or short pommel, I think it's called. And this pommel, as you can see, has the lovely sort of machine cut grooves there, which I think add real character to the saber. And the switch you can see activate there. The red button you see is purely for aesthetic purposes. It serves no purpose, but I decided to get the AV sort of low profile switch that they offer, because I really do feel it adds a certain je ne sais quoi, as they say, to the lightsaber. The craftsmanship is so good on this, I actually have, while the saber's on, tried to deactivate the saber by pressing that red button. It just shows you just how good the quality of the lightsaber is. Usually they come with, if I bring my Counsellor in there, with the black guarded switch. Now that's a standard switch that comes with all the sabers. Pay a little bit extra and you can get one of these AV switches. You can get them illuminated, but, well, I just didn't have the money for it. Maybe one day. And also around the emitter there, you can see I went for the black emitter. That comes in either silver or black. I went for the black just to continue on with this sort of section that's going on here, which I think really adds something to the saber. The button there, I chose red, which is the standard one. It can go from, I think you can get a variety of colours actually. Blue, green, silver, gold and bronze, all for an extra price. But what really makes this saber stand out for me is this emitter. This lovely curved emitter. I've always loved this about lightsabers that have the curved emitter. It just makes the saber look absolutely brilliant. And again, activating it adds it. It is just so bright and just adds everything to the saber I could ever want. Sorry, I'm just getting over the cold. Now you can take out the blade. Unfortunately, the retention screw that I have doesn't fit the Bellicose. I could have ordered one with the saber itself, but I chose not to. I'll probably just go to my local hardware store and pick up a couple later on, and if not, I can just go to Ultrasabers and purchase one that will fit the Bellicose from there. Now, with the Bellicose, I decided to go for a blade plug, which is quite nice. Little thing, I'll just focus again. And the blade plug is this. If you can see that there, little thing. And I dropped it, very good. Now the blade plug is when you take the blade out of your lightsaber, it fits inside here. So I'll show you on the console here. It adds something, so when your lightsabers you have a costume, you can put it on your hilt, tighten it up, and it adds a little thing. So I'll turn on the console here. There you go, the console is also very bright. I'll try not to shine it into the lens, but you can see it just adds a little bit so you're not having your lightsaber empty. Now, other features that the Bellicose and all Ultrasabers have. Oh, that's the light. This is why you should never spin around lightsabers in your home, because you can smash light bulbs. I've smashed many a light bulb swinging a lightsaber inside my house, but oh well. Oh, one thing that Ultrasabers do come in when we turn these on, they have the lock-up feature, which is very interesting. There we go, guys. So that is my Bellicose. I hope to eventually get a new lightsaber, maybe about 6 months down the line. The last thing that you can buy with these Ultrasabers is the cover tech clips. You can actually attach these to your lightsabers like that, and they will hang quite nicely on a costume. Now, one thing I have noticed that the Hasbro cover tech clips do not fit Ultrasabers lightsabers, coming from my own experience there. The cover tech clips from Ultrasabers do fit Hasbro there, so I cannot commend Ultrasabers enough. I am very, very impressed with this lightsaber. It's very good and I couldn't enjoy more. So big shout out to Ultrasabers, ultrasabers.com.